down my daughter with my son, and then we shall see if cutting the head of the snake off really works. And he says, I think it will. And he seems to be in a pretty good mood. He says, by the end of tonight, Sloobludop will be back in to the 100% favor of the Sea of Mother. Blibdool poop. And then he kind of puffs his chest out a little bit. Seems like he's really proud to be making this happen. Alright, so what do you guys think?
Well, I'm going to untie myself if we're inside the house.
Sure, yeah, you can untie yourselves for a little bit, yeah.
I'm going to...
Actually, you can kind of just pull your fist apart. You can just pull your fist apart, and it just, you know, the reeds just, and all of the seaweed just come right off your wrist.
Excellent. And I'm just going to check my weapons and make sure my armor's comfortable and make ready for action.
Oh my God! All of your potions and your items are gone. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. I'm just kidding.
Well, I would rather not have to rush out there with a half-dead haddock. Not proficient in haddock.
If Brother Echo can like sit down and start meditating, if they have at least 30 minutes of time, I can get my key points back.
You've got sure, I'll let you have your key points back. You keep asking me. This is the Extra Life event. I will say yes.
Well, all
sure.
I need is 30 minutes. That's what I'm saying. If it takes us an hour to like, if it takes them like 45 minutes to
nah, you got plenty of time. Let's see. More, what were you missing? Spell slots?
Yeah.
You can have those back as well. I mean, it's not like, you know, you guys have permanent inspiration, perma crits. You guys are in pretty good shape. Let's just go all out. Let's just go hog wild. You guys get all your spells back, because there's been so many people that have been donating tonight that have not been telling me what they want for their bonus perk. So I'm just gonna say we'll just take those and let you guys, you know, have all of that back.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Daddy. Very kind of you.
No problem. You guys have a little bit of time to RP among yourselves if you'd like.
Brother Echo looks around for Stool and goes checks on Stool.
Young dwarf, I see your beard is full of disgusting things. Here, allow me to help clean you up.
Well, if we clean it up now, I think they'll notice that we were out of our bonds. Keep up
guards could have done it.
Well, the fact that we're not tied up might be a bit of a clue.
Yeah. We'll save it for later.
Maybe you cleaned it yourself with a vigorous shake.
I could do that. I don't even know what's in there. It starts unbraiding and shaking.
Yes, yeah, Kara's definitely going to do that, no matter if they figure it out or anything. She doesn't really care. She's like picking everything off and looking at Shushar accusingly, like, you didn't tell me this was going to happen.
Whilst we're inside the house, Dave, I want to just examine the inside of the house just to see how.
No, we've got plenty of those anti-evil.
Climb up on top of one.
We got plenty already, man. We do. We have got plenty.
I'm assuming that we can climb on top of one of these houses and I can provide missile fire for you.
You could, yeah. It would be super simple to climb up on top of. It's not like it's going to require any kind of skill check or anything. You're going to be able to do that just naturally. Yeah, it's going to cost pretty much, probably, I would say, probably double movement, but Yeah, you guys will be able to get up on those huts pretty easily. Mm. There are so many.
We grab the princess.
Of these.
We hold her to ransom unless the bloop kills her, or Glooper Bloop or whatever his name is, and we grab the gold and then escape.
Well, so far, what we've been told by Kira, Bloop seems an honorable person, so let's honor our agreement and take care of the Sea of the Father followers, which it may be just Bloop and maybe her royal guard that she has around her, or it might be more if they enter the play.
Arv, what's up, Arv?
As he gives them to us.
The Arvanauts have landed.
It seems like being shown around the front of the dock, there was plenty of shops
Nice
that
raid.
we could use to resupply our rations, so we ain't
Got
gonna
the
eat.
boat itself.
That too, we do need to acquire a boat to make it to Blingenstone.
Yeah, and there's definitely quite a few of these boats that are available for hire. Actually, just got raided by Arv. Arv has landed, and all of the Arvanauts. So, thanks, Arv, for the raid, man. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Arv. Haven't seen you in a while, bud. We're doing a 24-hour stream. 24-hour D&D stream. We're on almost done with hour 15. We've raised an astronomical amount of money for Extra Life.
Maybe we can get the chieftain to supply us with a boat and crew, so we ain't gonna pay anything out.
The original Zeldis, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, we are doing a 24-hour stream, guys. 24-hour Extra Life stream. Wolfboy 1988, thank you.
Fishy guy. I really don't
All of the
trust
proceeds are going to Arnold Palmer's Children's Hospital of Florida. We've raised
anyone, but
$2,428. Can you believe
right
that?
now.
$2,428
I
today.
just don't think we should take our.
I am taken back by it. It is unbelievable.
I remember someone
David,
saying
thank you
there
very
was
much for the
nothing
follow.
better to do.
Yeah, thank you guys. Arv, thank you very much for just take a minute or so real quick so I can thank Arv. So yeah, thank you very much, Arv. Appreciate the thanks for the bomb, man. I appreciate it. Also, everybody in my channel, if you haven't done so yet, please follow Arv. He plays a lot of great classic games, and I really think you guys would like checking out his channel when he goes live as well. So if you guys haven't done so yet, please check out Arv and Elron. So how's everything going, Arv? And you know, like I said, we're doing a 24-hour D&D stream, playing Out of the Abyss and Princes of the Apocalypse. We're on hour almost 15. Man, crazy. There's nothing better than 15 hours of D&D, and we still have, you know, another 9 hours to go. It's awesome playing D&D for that long, but when you're helping such a good organization, it even makes it that much better. So
it might be what is that?
My first
cattle that the drought Roth.
My first goal was $250 because I've never done any kind of fundraiser like this before. So the first goal that I set was $250. We blew that away last night during the Dungeon Master workshop, and then today when I woke up, we put the goal at 500, then 1,000, then 1,500, and now the goal's at 2,500. So, you know, if you guys can help us out, you know, this is not going to this stream. This is not going to me. 100% of the proceeds is going to the Arnold Palmer Children's Hospital. So, yeah, and yeah, the community here has been so awesome. You know, I thank Wizards of the Coast. They've also helped sponsor the events as well. They sent me a box of D&D swag. I've been giving out D&D swag all night. I'll be doing more giveaways at about probably about 5 o'clock. I'd say probably about 5 a.m. Probably going to take about a half an hour to an hour break. and I'm going to do some more D&D giveaways. I've got, I think I got 5 patches left. The official Gen Con patches from Wizards of the Coast. Beautifully embroidered patches. I got a bunch of them. They sent me a bunch of stickers, a bunch of D&D mechanical pencils. I mean, you got to have D&D pencils. All kinds of beautiful stickers, you know, the Roll for Initiative stickers, the Let Me Tell You a Story pictures, stickers, I'm sorry. These great stickers. And I've given out all kinds of sticker packages tonight. And I'm going to be mailing these out to the viewers. Given me some D&D car stickers. I love those stickers. I only got a couple of these, so only a few people are going to get those. And then they sent some water bottles, and then I had enough leftover money from donations last month to where I bought an extra Princes of the Apocalypse book. Also going to be giving that away. This is like a $40-50 book, but this is really cool. You know, when you go to your game, you know, when you're around the table, or hell, even at the virtual tabletop, they gave me a couple of these D&D bottles, and these are aluminum. These are really nice. You can hear that they're aluminum, and there's like a clip up here, and it's really nice, really nicely made. Nice sealed lids, really nicely made, not cheap. It's not gonna leak the first time you put Mountain Dew in it, or vodka. Oh, wow. So, you know, thanks to Wizards of the Coast, totally appreciate it. They're awesome. They hosted the channel for a major part of the day. Holy cow! I appreciate it. So if you guys got a couple bucks, I mean, I hate to do this, but I mean, this is not for me, guys. This is for Arnold Palmer's Hospital. It's awesome. $2,428. I cannot believe how much money's been raised. Oh man, it's crazy. So, Arv, thanks again, man. Totally appreciate it, man. Appreciate you dropping all the Arvanauts in here. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, Arv. It's been really fun, man. It's really been fun, man. It's actually been really satisfying to do this, because I've never done this before. I've always been up on the fence about doing something like this, because a lot of times when you do charities, you don't know where that money goes. You know, you give $1,000 to a charity, and then $25 goes to the target, and it's just really not worth it when 50 middlemen take the money for it. You know, it's just not. Yeah, but Extra Life, all this money goes right to Arnold Palmer's Hospital, which is about an hour from me. So it's in the Orlando area, Orlando or Longwood, something like that. So thanks again, Arv. I totally appreciate it, man. And we're gonna get back to playing Princes. Well, actually, this is the Out of the Abyss. We've been playing so much that I'm kind of losing track of what we're doing and where we're going, and I've got so many NPCs I'm trying to control in this game, and players. I got 25 players in like 4 different games. Holy cow, my head is like fixing to explode. Yeah, I did a lot of research on that too. Before I committed to it 100%, Arvin, I did a lot of research, and it is legit. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't. So, I mean, look at Mark Zuckerberg. This guy gives like hundreds of millions of dollars to New Jersey for the education system, and they got only a few $1,000,000 of it, and everybody else just took it. I mean, it was just crazy. Sad to see something like that happen. So, but yes, Red Dog, I am always loopy, that's for sure. All right, so we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to it. They are fixing to be sacrificed to the Sea of the Father. But yeah, I need to do some Drifter. We're gonna probably play for about another hour and 15 minutes, probably till about 4, 5 o'clock. Probably till about 4, and then after that, maybe we'll take another break here in about another hour. I don't know. Alright, so anyways, thanks again. Arv, totally appreciate it, man. Thanks for bombing the channel. Totally appreciate it, man. Thanks to all the Arvanauts. Thanks, guys, for the follows. All of my guys, my community. You know, you guys need to get over there and follow Arv's channel as well. Thank you again, Arv. I appreciate it. All right, let's get back to some 5e, shall we?
Everything, anything, just to sort of try and maintain some kind of semblance of sanity. And I swore I'd never do another one. It was just too hard.
When in doubt, pretend you're Tim Curry. Anything makes sense at that point.
I was more sort of Jack Sparrow than Tim Curry.
I've never seen those movies.
I am back.
Welcome back,
You are.
Pumpkin.
What's up?
Hello.
Pumpkin.
I did.
So, I hear that.
'Tis the season that all yummy things are pumpkin.
It's yeah. There's a lot of good things in October with pumpkins and Oktoberfest, and I can't wait to go to Oktoberfest. I'm actually looking forward to it. I might actually take a Saturday off and go to Oktoberfest. But I think me and Red Dog are probably going to go over to Oktoberfest and practice some partying skills that we haven't used in a long time.
I really hope all those combat tracker entries are not hostile.
Oh, yeah, there's quite a few of these. You know, as you guys have had plenty of time to talk about what is going on, and you know, old Chieftain Ploop says, "It is time."
Dave,
So, yes,
before we
crazy.
go in, can I use a healing potion to heal my 8 hit points that I am down, my 8 wounds?
Absolutely. I think you got a couple healing potions. Crazy on that sheet. I think you got a couple. Ooh,
goody.
the old snake eyes.
Also, I was looking at the sneak attack, and at level 3 I should have 2 d6s.
For sneak attack at level 3?
Yeah.
Alright, you can fix that really quick. I'll show you how to fix that really quick. Now when you go to your actions tab, alright, and click on the magnifying glass, and when you click on the magnifying glass, you'll see it'll basically open up the macro command down below. It'll say sneak attack, damage 1d6. Just change out 1d6, change it to 2d6. That's all you do.
Okay.
And instead of rolling 1d6, it'll now roll 2d6. Just change the 1 to a 2, and that's it. Piece of cake. It's as simple as that. Piece of cake. There you go.
Thanks.
No, you're welcome. Alright, so Ploop says it is time. And, you know, as everyone is taken out of, you know, everybody is taken out of the tent, you know, you guys are led to the sea of Father. You know, you guys are just there some half an hour to 1 hour ago. You know, this is the sacrificial altar of Limug Gugun, and you're being led there. You know, and you're having more seaweed thrown at you. You're having, you know, rotten fruits from the lake. All this stuff just thrown in your face. Disgusting. Smells like fish guts. Actually, you're having fish guts thrown at you as well. And you're being led up to the front. Now, as you're, you know, being led to the front, you can see that there are several highly decorated Kuatoa. You can see that, you know, you can see Ploop up there, you can see his son Glug, and you can also see a female Kuatoa. Very beautiful by Kuatoa, you know, Kuatoa standards. And she's highly decorated, has lots of pearls and lots of other shells hanging off of her, bone trinkets and whatnot. So there's 3 standing to the left of the altar, and it is the son, the daughter, and the chieftain. And you also notice as you're kind of being led up to this, this statue, you also notice that there is also another individual up there that is bound, and it is a dwarf. And the dwarf is bound and on its knees. And you guys knew that there was this, pool of blood around the altar, and the dwarf is actually in it. I mean, he's in it. He's got blood all over him, and a lot of the Kuatoa are walking up to him, putting more strands of fish guts on him, and I mean, they're just covering this dwarf, and he's definitely alive. It seems like he is going to be sacrificed first. So a lot of the ritual starts to go on, and the Kuatoas are, a lot of these Kuatoa, and you guys have Kuatoa on you as well, because that's all part of the charade. That's all part of the trick. It's all part of the gimmick. And you guys are being led, and these Kuatoa, you're being led through them, and the Kuatoa are going down on their knees and praying to the Sea of Father, to Limug, and they're taking, you can see that there are other Kuatoa taking other dishes of blood. They're scraping up the blood off of the ground, and they've sort of formed like a line all the way to the water's edge, and they keep passing these bowls to one another, and like a conveyor belt line, and they just keep taking these bowls to the edge of the water and dumping them in. And then the last Kuatoa kind of rinses it out and then passes the bowl back up. So they're passing bowls up and up and down the line. So now you can see that the water's starting to get a little. It's actually getting quite a bit bloody. So the water's not too beautiful anymore. It's all blood. And after doing this, and they're going through their ritual and taking strands and throwing it towards. Throwing it towards the statue, and you can start to see the water starting to churn, where they're dumping these bowls of blood and mud into the water, and the water's like really starting to churn, and you can tell that they're fish, probably quippers. Quippers are sort of like out of character, sort of like a piranha. They're like the piranhas of Dungeons and Dragons. Sort of like, let's see, the Tarrasque is sort of like Godzilla, is the Godzilla of Dungeons and Dragons. So we've got the piranhas are stirring the water up. All right. So all this is going on, and now all of a sudden, the archpriest, of the Sea Mother, Ploop, he starts to walk across the span of the altar, walking towards his daughter. And, Ploop, he starts going into, "Ah! My fellow Kuatoa!" And he's got his hands out. Puff, his chest puffed out. He says, "Ah! The time has come for us to acknowledge your divine vision and welcome it. I have brought these as offerings." And he's kind of turning towards all of you. Eco, Edith, Morvine, Kara, Al, the twins, Eldon, everybody that's in your group. He says, "I bring all of them to you." And now they're starting to kind of put you guys up to the statue. And then he turns to his daughter, and he says to Blop, "Will you not accept them to the Sea of Father and to the mighty god of Limug Gugan?" And she kind of turns towards her father, which is Ploop, and she says, "Ah, you are wise, father!" And she's got like this gurgly voice, and she's replying, "Yeah, you are wise, father. I do accept your offering in the name of the Deep Father. And she says, may their blood nourish and strengthen him. You know, she all of a sudden, man, all these Kuo-toa all around. You could tell that this is part of the, you know, it's part of the gig for the Sea of Mother Kuo-toa, because they're cheering too. So now the crowd starts to erupt, and you know, all of the Kuo-toa and all the tents around, they're starting to erupt. You know, you can see more Kuo-toa coming out of all these little shanty huts and stuff. So, you know, it's actually quite a few Kuo-toa out here now. And, you know, Blop says, may their blood nourish and strengthen him. She says it again. And then all of the Kuo-toa, they start chanting, you know, Limu! Limu! So this is all starting to be chanted. Now, it seems like they're starting to prepare you, and you can, you know, tell that they're kind of pushing you towards the altar, and you know, they push you guys down into the blood. You know, you guys are on your knees in front of the altar, and this dwarf beside you, as you guys are kind of lined up in front of the altar, he says, so it's good to meet you. This is the name is Hemeth. Nice to meet you, and it seems like we're going to die together. I guess in the name of the Deep Father. Because he says, I can tell that they're speaking this in undercommon. Undercommon? What am I thinking about here?
Freudian slip.
That is.
Not today, friend.
He says, hopefully you guys have a plan to get us out of here, but it's really not looking too good for us. You know, so you know, the under condom. That's got to be a gosh darn blooper. I would think that's got to be a gosh darn blooper. So 15:29 about. That's crazy. Ugh, under condom. I gotta write that down. Can't believe I did that.
Don't worry, young dwarf. We will save you.
Yeah, the Kuo-toa, they're starting to sort of go into like a frenzy, as they're kind of all in they're kind of swirling around the, you know, the statue, you know, and they're splashing through the blood. You know, some of them are going down into the lake and getting on their knees in the shallow portion and splashing, you know, this bloody water up on them. And Blop, you know, the daughter, she looks towards all of them, and you know, after she says bring up, that's when you guys are put there, and you guys can actually feel the guards behind you. You know, this is all part of the plan. You know, they start to, you know, prod you with their spears, and then all of a sudden you can see that Blop is kind of gesturing towards the altar, you know, where her all of a sudden her father, Ploop, pulls his weapon out and strikes his daughter in the head. I mean, this is a decisive blow. Strikes her with his scepter. Now, as this happens, his son Glug also, you know, lunges into her and attacks, and all of the Kuo-toa that are faithful to Ploop, they also start on the attack, and they're attacking all of the Kuo-toa that are basically worshiping the Sea of Father. So now this is like a massive, just battle royal. You know, now all of this, you know, this is just chaotic all over the place. You know, the Kuo-toa, the chief, you know, he has his bloody scepter and raises it, and there's, you know, chunks of hair and, you know, chunks of flesh hanging off of it, and he says, "For the Sea of the Mother!" And you know, all of the other Kuo-toa, yeah! And the other Kuo-toa, they're kind of like in disarray, because, you know, all of a sudden the priestess falls to her, basically falls down dead, and all of a sudden you can see the blood starting to trickle out. So as this is happening, all of a sudden you can hear some a of the Kuatoa that's in the water that seems like they're starting to get attacked by something. You know, these quippers are jumping out of the water and attacking them, and a couple are running out, sort of like with a bunch of